Morning all, or afternoon, or good night, or wherever you are. I've been looking at the Euro Yen recently, just off and on, seeing as somebody else was looking at it, and I thought I'll take a look, and it seems to behave quite well, so I thought I'd make a little video of this. Hopefully it will be a little one. Here's a high on the 5 minute. Let's look out on 4 hour, daily, any reason a high here would be interesting. Yeah, we've got this stuff over here. Don't need to go and look at that, but we know that highs here should be interesting. So let's have a little closer look. Back to the 5 minute. So this is the high. I'm going to look in here because obviously we've had a couple of reactions there. It's gone higher and then it's come back down again, so that makes this interesting. So we look and see why it had these reactions. So one here, one there. What were they reacting to? Well, if you follow it along to the left to see what, you come down here and it's this little feature. I wouldn't, I can't even claim to give that a name. It's just where price comes up and it stops and then it goes up again. So you might call it a rally, a base and a rally, but it's too tiny. It will be on a smaller time frame, but it's just a feature. So there it is. Price moves away from it, comes back, hits there, and crucially goes higher than where it came from, which is here. So to me that makes this significant because it's held price up to such a degree that it's made a new high. It does it again here, and it makes another new high, so it's a very nice point. That's a bit subjective, very nice being subjective. So anyway, it comes back along here. This is the same black line here, gets broken there, and then comes back up, can't go higher again, and it drops lower, in fact. So it comes out of this range, if you like, out of this flag, breaks below the flag limit, which is what this black line is, fails to return higher, that's what an FTR is, and off it goes. Downwards. And you can see right to the bottom of this FTR, it comes back and drops further, but it's not done with that. Because it's only just touched the bottom of it, which is something I learned myself in 2012, and then it just disappeared to the back of my head, never to be thought of again, and it's so crucial. Anyway, so off it goes, and we want to watch and see what it does when it comes back. So that's where we then go over here. And what I've been doing of late, and when I mean of late, I mean this year, I guess, is just looking at the 1 minute chart to see what's happened. So it's come up into that zone, the larger time frame FTR we just looked at. It's come up in there, and you could just touch trade that. I mean, this is a nice up and down move. If you look on 5 minute, that's probably, a nice spike. But if you want confirmation and a reason to enter, you have to look at what's driven it higher. Because the thing that drives it higher is the thing that needs to be broken downwards before you can reliably, I guess, take a short on this. So this was held up by all of this mash in here. You could say to yourself, in fact, let's say to ourselves, this drive up was a result of this area in here, the lowest part of which is there. That gets, we can see where that's broken. Just here, lower, that makes its own tiny little FTR, which is there. That's the dog scratching to get out the door, and drops off, makes a new low below there, because this is another significant point that's held price up. It's very discreet, kind of hidden, but it's there. And it comes back to this and drops away. Likewise, here's a low, and that's another FTR, the edge of which gets here and drops a little bit. and drops away. And that's pretty much all I wanted to show, and now I have to let the dog out.